What's up, guys? How's it going? So before I start this video, I want to address one thing that I got exposed for. If you watched my last video, I might have said I'll post for the next 7-ish days. That was like 3 days ago, and did I did I upload since then? Nope. Am I going to upload now? Um, I recorded one video, and then I had the idea for this video and another video that I'm gonna try to do still. And it was one of the computer videos, and it failed like 6 minutes in, and it was a quiz, like a Harry Potter quiz. I redid that, and the voice on it's really bad, so I deleted the video, and then I kind of gave up there, and I realized. Yeah, I probably should have done something to keep up the promise, but I didn't. So I'm gonna make up for that with this video. It's another frequently asked questions, not frequently asked questions. It's just a questionnaire video that I'm doing. It's by See You All in Therapy on Instagram. I found it on my Explore page. It was 60 questions. I pick and chose, and I put them on this little paper. So if you want to go find the original questionnaire, it's on Instagram. So let's see. Let's get right into this. The first question is, do you ever doubt the existence of others than you? And I read this, and I was like, yeah, kinda, cause The Truman Show, by that movie, when I was younger, I used to think, because my middle name's Truman, and I was like, what if that's a big thing? I was like, so it freaked me out. So I used to. I know people are real, and you guys are real. So what's up? On a scale of 1 to 5, how afraid of the dark are you? Probably a 5, being I'm the most afraid of the dark, but only afraid of the dark side of the Force. Favorite word? I say lit a lot.
Haha, it's lit.
I used to, yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy!
Ever since that became a thing, I've loved saying that. Nibba.
Yeah.
That's my favorite word probably right now. It's from the B emoji, like the letter B, the red thing. I love that. And that was one of the things come from it. I love it. When you looked in a mirror this morning, what you think about? I probably thought, who's that ugly boy looking at me? I usually do. What would you label yourself as? Thick with 2 C's. Best age you've been so far? I feel like my best age would probably was when I was 8 or 9. I consider that my prime as a human. Prime being the peak of my existence. I was probably the smartest I was then. Not the tallest, but most well-rounded then. I wish I was 8. Worst enemy. The thing I hate the most though is when I get cool socks and they don't stretch, like to my feet, because I have big feet, and I hate it because like they'll be cool, they'll be sick. Like I got these one socks that say Taco Tuesday on them, and they don't stretch to me because I don't even know why. Like the yarning or the stitches inside just are so tight and they don't stretch, so I can't wear them because they don't go up past my foot. And it makes me so mad because they're so cool and I hate it. Alright. Current desktop picture. I have my laptop up by me. I have background music going. What is my current desktop picture? Oh, y'all better like this. And let's see, get the glare off it. There we go. That's my background desktop. I love it. No, I found that photo, I was in school and I just put it as my background, so what's up? Let's see. If you were the opposite sex for one day, what do you think you would look like? I mean, hold up. One sec. I think I found a photo that would most look like, I don't know if this might be too pretty. It's kind of a stretch. So let's see. I think I would look a lot like this. Yeah, definitely that. For sure. Definitely got the same hair. My hair's pretty thick. That hair's pretty thick. I'm pretty thick. He's pretty thick. She's pretty thick. For those who don't know, that is from the Star Wars Holiday Special, the Chewbacca look-alike thing. I think that's his wife. Probably not his wife though. It's probably, I think he's just Chewbacca. It looks a lot like. I think it's just Chewbacca. But yeah. If you could erase any horrible experience in your life, what would it be? Probably 6th through 8th grade. That was rough. I was at intermediate school, which is basically middle school. It was tough. I looked ugly. I was ugly. That was not my prime. I was exiting my prime. My 8 years old was my prime. 9 was pretty good. 10 was alright. 11. Once 11th-year-old hit me, I was a mess. Ugh. Okay. What color are your socks? Blue. They have breakfast material on them. So, blue. What is your favorite milkshake flavor? Probably, my favorite milkshake probably the which one brings the most boys to the yard. Dang right. What sports teams do you support? For basketball, I don't like. I guess once it gets to playoffs, I really just pick a team and root for them. I don't really like. I don't know. I like LeBron James because how good he is. Even though a lot of people still hate him from Miami days. But I live in Utah. I love the Utah Jazz, especially like last year with Gordon Hayward. They were so fun to watch, and Rudy Gobert, and this year with Donovan Mitchell. So definitely basketball, the Jazz, and football. I usually root for the Colts because I was a kid. I lived in Missouri, and Peyton Manning was like the thing back then. Everyone loved him, and we were close enough to him for that be the Rams were closer back then because they were in St. Louis, but I think. I don't know, this like knowing that I was one state away from Peyton Manning and how like he was tearing up teams back then. He was a bad man. Look him up if you like football. I don't really like baseball. That's about it. Yeah, hockey. I don't watch hockey. I'm not Canadian, mate. Any scars? Yeah, I have one across my stomach. I had surgery when I was a year old. No biggie though. Actually, I had surgery when I was a week old, and then when I was a year old. I had a blood transfusion when I was a year old. The one across my stomach, and I was born with twisted intestine, so they had to reach inside. They took out my appendix, so I don't have to worry about appendicitis. Let's go. If you could change one thing about yourself, I don't like being like super tall. Actually, I'd probably like to be taller. Yeah, I like to be. I don't know. I'd either be taller or shorter. I don't like the height I'm at. I'm at the too tall for like people height, but I'm too short to be like professional basketball player, good basketball player. So for whatever one works, I'll flip the coin on that one. Let's see. If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? That's a tough one. I'd probably be like, what's the most important thing that I need to do? Like, I'd ask him, like, who do I need to meet? Who do I make sure what happens? I'd probably ask something like that. Like, that way it wouldn't change my future. I'd be like, what's the best thing I could do to make sure I'm the best? Because I'll probably be the best then, but I'll ask him, like, hey, what's the thing you did to be as cool as you are now? Let's see, how long could you go without talking? Depends who I'm with. If I'm with like my friends, I don't think I can shut up. But if I'm like in class, I'm pretty quiet sometimes. Depends who I'm with. If I'm with friends, probably 5 seconds. If I'm in just by myself, I think I would talk to myself. So probably like an hour. Yeah, I'm a freak. Are you a good liar? I'm pretty good at like not like giving up. Like if I like pull a prank on a friend and I'm like, oh, I didn't take your phone, but I have it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't take it. Like I'll look him like dead in the eye. I'll have that look of like, yeah, bro, what are you talking about? So yeah, I can use my facial expressions to, get me good. Have I ever built a snowman? I built a little one when I was like in Missouri. There's a lot of snow there, but I didn't draw anything, or I didn't do anything. Last question, what was the last thing you drew a picture of? I'll have to show you. I'll have to get back to you guys in that. One sec. Alright, so the last thing I drew, I had to grab it because I forgot it. I drew it when I was looking at these questions. That's the dabbing emoji. That is the communist symbol. That's the YouTube sign, and then that's really all. So yeah, that's the last picture I drew, and that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I like this. That's my second ever video was a questionnaire like this, so go back. That one's funnier probably. And thanks guys for all you do, and like and subscribe, comment, and view my vids. Deuces, y'all.